Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. I'm truly thrilled to be here with you today to talk about something incredibly fundamental to learning, to communication, and to truly opening up the world for our students, vocabulary. We're not just talking about rote memorization here. We're talking about building bridges of understanding. Now, why does vocabulary matter so profoundly? Because it's the very bedrock, the foundation of all communication. Think about it. Without the right words, our thoughts remain trapped, our ideas unclear. It's the building block, whether we're speaking, writing, or trying to understand the world around us. And it's more than just communication, it's a gateway to comprehension. A rich vocabulary isn't just about sounding smart, it's about being smart, about being able to absorb new concepts, follow intricate instructions, and genuinely engage with authentic materials, be it a textbook, a news article, or a poem. Ultimately, it's the tool for self-expression, empowering our students to articulate their thoughts, their opinions, their deepest needs with precision and, crucially, with confidence. It's about giving them their voice. So, if it's so vital, how do we introduce new vocabulary effectively? Our first and often overlooked principle is this. When introducing new or key terms, you must emphasize pronunciation first. Think about it. Before a student can understand what a word means, they need to be able to hear it, recognize it, and produce it. This isn't just about sounding correct, it's about building that crucial neural connection between the sound, the spelling, and eventually the meaning. It's about laying a solid foundation for recognition and confident use. So, what does that emphasis on pronunciation look like in practice? We have a few key tactics. First, model the word. Say it clearly at a natural speed. Don't be afraid to break it down, to emphasize syllables, to highlight the word stress, like a member. Second, repeat it. Let students hear that word in different contexts, multiple times. Research suggests it takes anywhere from 7 to 10 exposures for a word to truly sink in. Third, spell it out. Provide that crucial visual support. Write it on the board, use phonetic transcriptions if it's a tricky sound. And finally, practice in groups and individually. Start with choral repetition, then move to small groups, pairs, and individual practice to provide personalized feedback. Make it interactive, make it stick. Once we've introduced a word, our job isn't done. In fact, that's just the beginning. The next powerful strategy is actively recycling vocabulary. This isn't just reviewing, it's the deliberate reintroduction of previously taught words in new contexts, in new activities, weaving them throughout your curriculum. Think of it like nurturing a plant. You don't just water it once, you tend to it regularly to ensure it grows strong and healthy. That's what we're doing with words. And the benefits of this strategic recycling are profound. Firstly, it leads to memory reinforcement. Every time a student encounters a word in a different context, they're strengthening those neural pathways. We're moving that word from fleeting short-term memory into the robust, accessible long-term memory. Secondly, it's a massive confidence builder. Imagine the joy a student feels when they recognize a familiar word in a new sentence, or when they confidently use a term they learned weeks ago. This lowers anxiety and empowers them. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, it cultivates natural fluency. When words become automatically accessible, our students spend less mental energy searching for the right term, freeing them up to focus on what they want to say, not just how to say it. That's the hallmark of true communication. Now, while we're building this robust vocabulary, let's not forget the intricate dance between words and the rules that govern them. Here's a small but mighty grammar tip: noun capitalization. This might seem like a minor detail, but understanding these rules profoundly improves written accuracy and clarifies meaning. Especially for ESL learners coming from languages with different conventions, this can be a real challenge. Teaching it alongside vocabulary helps them write with greater precision, avoid common errors in academic contexts, and even understand subtle meaning differences, like the difference between I study English and I study English. Let's break it down. First, common nouns. The rule is simple. Common nouns are generally written in lowercase. These are our everyday general terms for people, objects, concepts, and places. Think teacher, student, book, table, city, happiness. They refer to a general category, not a specific one. It's the a or an version of the noun. But then we have proper nouns. And here the rule is absolute. Specific names or proper nouns always start with a capital letter. These are the unique identifiers. English, the language. Gemini, the AI. Monday, a specific day. Paris, a specific city. Amazon River, a specific river. These are the names of specific people, places, organizations, brands, languages, nationalities, days, months, holidays, and historical periods. When you refer to a unique entity, you capitalize it. It's that simple and that powerful. So as we wrap up, let's distill this into 3 key takeaways for enhancing your vocabulary instruction. Firstly, prioritize clear pronunciation for new terms. Make that your starting point. Secondly, integrate vocabulary recycling into your lessons. Make it a systematic, ongoing process. And thirdly, reinforce grammar rules like noun capitalization as you go. Weave it into the fabric of your teaching. By focusing on these principles, you're not just teaching words. You're equipping your students with the tools they need to communicate, to comprehend, and to confidently express themselves in the world. Thank you.